guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is Glam XO. I'm super excited for this journey and what is to come ahead. Please stay tuned for more videos that will be coming up very soon. Now for today's look, we're going to be doing a kind of simple, extra look. Please stay tuned. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off by priming my face a little bit, and I'm going to be using the NYX and it's Honeydew Me Up, and it's kind of like a really gel substance. It's very sticky, but it's very good on the skin here. And then it has like little gold sparkles on them. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand. Okay, I'm going to be using the Morphe brush with a little comb at the end, and then the little brush. And this is the Anastasia pomade. It's the soft brown. Now I'm going to be doing the bottom section off first and then working myself up. Then I'm going to be going in with the next eyebrow and the same thing, starting off from the bottom and working myself up. Okay, now, so I am going to clean them up, make them look much more sharper and neater. And for that, I'm going to be using the Morphe Full Coverage Concealer. And I'm just going to be doing just a little bit. Just this amount is good. And I'm going to be using a sharp edge brush, which I just have this one. You can see, same thing. I start from the bottom and work myself up. And then I do like to add a little line here, just so we could create a little blend in, because you also don't want a sharp edge here. You kind of want it to fade in, just so it looks a little bit more natural. Now, next is I am going to be putting priming my eyelids. So I'm going to be putting concealer. Okay. I'm going to use the beauty blender. I'm going to set the concealer with loose powder, and I'm going to be using the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Extra Translucent. extra cover translucent. So I'm not going to be using a lot, just this right here. And I'm going to be using Morphe brush, this big one. Now I do not have the numbers because this one I did get it in a set. So none of them have the numbers, so sorry. Now just put it in here and tap off the excess. I think this is one of my favorite loose powders just because of the fact, well, besides that it actually does work, that it literally smells like baby powder. And now let's go on with the eyeshadow. So we're gonna be doing a kind of extra, not really extra look. The eyeshadow is going to be soft, but we are going to contour the face and wear lashes. So to start off, I'm going to be using this brush right here, and we're just going to be setting off the face, the eyeshadow. Now this adds just a little bit of color, so you're not going to put a lot because you're trying to just set in the color slightly. Now we're going to start off, we're going to be using the same brush later, but now we're going to be using this brush right here. And we're going to be using Morphe palette, and it's 25V Brown Mocha, and we're going to be using this shade right here. Tap off. Now we're going to be doing this in the inner corner right here. You're going to start off from there, inner corner, and then you work yourself up into the middle, building up. We're putting this on the crease, but you don't want to right away just go, you know, you want to like build it up, move it to the inner corner. Okay, so you see how it's just like a soft tone. Now I am going to be going with a darker shade now in a different brush. Also, we're going to be using this brush. I believe this one, it's the NYX brand, and this is actually, you can get it in a drugstore. Let's see. So let's go in with this shade right here. This one, slightly darker. You tap off. Now that I got that, now I'm going to be using the brush we used up earlier for the lighter shade. We're going to be going back to this color right here, and now we're going to do just on the crease, just to blend in the two colors. Okay, and now let's start on that foundation. Still not done with the eyes, but I just want to get the foundation on. So we are already primed and everything, so now we can do the foundation side. Now I don't really wear foundation. I do have foundation, but I like BB cream, and I've been using BB cream for the longest time ever, and I really love it. It's very nice on your skin. Besides the fact that it protects it, it feels very like light. You don't feel cakey in any moment, and it's very good for everyday use instead of using foundation every day. And I am going to be using the Garnier Skin Active BB cream right here. And now this one, it is on the shade light medium. And also another thing that I like about this one, I'm just going to be using just the small amount here, and a little does go a long way also with this one. So now I'm going to be going in with my beauty blender. So now we are going to contour, and I'm going to be using the same Morphe concealer full coverage one that I was just using earlier on the bottom. And I really like this concealer. Honestly, you guys, it's very creamy, and you could just see out of one little brush thing, I don't know how you would say it, all of this is coming out, and it's very nice. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey at all. Using more here. Showing them here, and also okay. And then we are going to be going in with the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick by Benefit, and it's very good with blending. And here my nose a little bit too, on my chin, and that's it. So now I'm going to use a different beauty blender, here this one, and I'm going to actually put my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist on it, just like this. Oh, I just got my mirror wet. Okay. And we're gonna go blend. I actually like to start with the lighter shades first. We're going to set in all the contouring by then again using the loose powder that spilled all over, and then also using the same brush. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we are going to continue with putting a little bit of bronzer. And for that, I'm going to be using the Morphe bronzer with, I like this one because it has like a shimmer on it, and then it also has like a matte tone to it, and this is called Vlogger, I guess it was called. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish up the eyes. Now I am going to put a little bit of mascara, the Telescopic Carbon Black by L'Oreal. So now we're just gonna put a little bit, so we are going to put the falsies on. I am going to be using one of my, honestly, my favorite lashes. Oh, they are the V lashes by V Beauty, and honestly, these are kind of online. www.ubeautystore.com, and of course, I got them because Les Do Makeup recommended them. This is actually one of her favorites. Got them and I loved them. Honestly, they're like freaking awesome. They're very like, look at this. It's just so beautiful. And I honestly can't find any lashes like this at the actual stores. I bought many. So I'm going to be now putting in the glue on this. Oh, I need to buy new ones because honestly these are kind of like getting old. Oh, and by the way, Les does have a code for this, honestly. Not sure what her code was, but it was like, I think 20% off. I know. And I put this amount of glue on him. Now the trick here is to let them dry out for a little bit. So while I put this one down, I'm gonna start putting glue on the other one. And the reason why I like to let it get dry because it sticks on faster instead of sliding. Funny story, now that I remembered, on Easter I was planning on putting these eyelashes on, and I had them both with the glue already like this, and I went to do something else, came back, I put one on, and then when I was just about to put the other one, I lost it. Like, I was like, where did it go? I looked everywhere. I looked on the desk, I looked on bottom of my desk, on my bed, everywhere. And I was like, oh my god, I lost my favorite lashes. Like, no, I was so sad. But I was like, you know what, it'll pop out somehow. And I even like touched my hair to see if it was there. I went like this, you know, just very fast like this, and it wasn't there. So I go on throughout the day, and we were about to eat lunch, and then all of a sudden I feel like I have like gum on my hair, and I'm just like, what the hell? So then I look, and it's my freaking eyelash literally glued to my hair, and I was like, oh my god. I felt so slow, guys, but at least I was happy that I found them. So now this is now a little bit dry. You can see it's less blue. So now I'm gonna start putting them on. Now what I like to do is I like to pull on the eyelid a little bit, and I like to just grab it from the middle, center it in the middle. As I'm putting it, I know where I'm grabbing it is the middle, so I just go directly like that, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to add the highlight to top it off. I'm going to be using this brush right here by Morphe, and we use the same highlight. This is actually one of my favorite ones right now. Let's actually do a lip gloss. Let's do the Fenty Beauty lip gloss right here. It's such a beautiful color. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it was very helpful for you guys. Next video that I will be doing, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Let's Do Makeup Shadow Me palette. Super excited for this. She's someone that I look up to so much, and she inspired me to start this my channel, this journey that I'm going to be doing now. So beyond excited for that. Please don't forget to subscribe, follow me on all my social medias listed below, and give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys.